We are together. We have to unite with one another. We have to stop being so hypocritical, downing each other, judging each other. People get paid for judging. But for people to let something sit in their brain rent free and just judge people just because, I think it's a problem. Protect the P.
Welcome to Protect the P.
I like to protect mine, but sometimes I like somebody to be free.
Oh!
I'm just saying.
Oh, why don't you just go ahead? We are taping, and so what do you like to sometimes be free, and what do you want to protect sometimes? And what P are we talking about? Well, first of all, who are you? Who is you? Can you tell me that first?
Okay, it depends on who I'm entertaining. Sometimes I'm Dr. Khatrynna Binns. Other times I'm Love My Yacht. And for mostly, I'm just a sexually free person living an authentic life. So when I say protect the P,
that's what I'm saying. What is the P for you?
My P is privacy.
That's a good P.
Productivity,
that's good.
Positive,
yes.
Punani, pussy.
And there it is. That is one of the P. Those are some P's.
Power. Protect the power of the people who controls the pussy.
Well, and guess who that is?
Me.
The women.
You.
The women.
I can't say that on here because all women don't have pussies no more. And I love people who have everything. Some of my women have penis. But protect the penis too. That's it.
Another P.
So it's protect the P for the penis, and the plus.
And you're all welcome because it was my brilliant thought that said protect the P. And that's why I didn't want it to be. So at first it was like protect the P asterisk. And then I said no, because I don't want you to think it just starts with where that asterisk stops, right?
Yes.
No, it is protect the P, which really should have period, means that it goes on. So it's really work in progress, but it's protect the P because many words begin with a P.
Yes, people.
Protect
the people.
Now listen, I got to ask you about this. Now, so first of all, you are Dr. Khatrynna Binns. You are Love My Yacht.
Yes.
I'm Dionne Webster-Cox. This is Protect the P. You are a business owner. You have written a book. I was just so impressed. You were introduced to me through Fortner.
Attorney Michael Fortner.
We can mention his name because I think that's his government name, and the government knows it, and we can talk about it. Yes. But we're not going to be talking about him, but I'm just saying how we met.
Yes.
And then from there, you said, well, she's pretty cool.
And I said, she's the bomb.com.
I am. Thank you.
Yes. I said, she is for the people. She protects the people.
And that's why I say protect the P.
Protect the people, the power, the pussy, the penis, the plurals, the alphabets. Protect every fucking body.
Protect them all.
But then I gotta ask you, Attorney Dionne. Since we talking about protecting those P's, you know what P I'm gonna ask you about?
No, I don't. I don't read minds.
Uh-oh. What? Well, I'm gonna read yours. I'm gonna have you do something like this. How would you protect Puff Daddy? P. That's a P.
Well, that's Puff. How do I protect Puff? Puff. So this is, and I'm happy you mentioned it because that was something that I wanted to talk about. So to me, you figure. I don't know how long he was having these freak offs. I don't know. I don't know if did he just have one. I don't know if they go back 30 years, however long they go. So you're in a situation, that you see this lifestyle. You see this person who is making movies or making music, who's seems so cool, and you want to be a part of that. And part of that might mean I'm hoping nobody was drugged and nobody did anything outside. I'm hoping a lot of this is just sour grapes after the fact.
Consensual.
I'm hoping it was all consensual is my point. And if I were his defense attorney, that's what I would be saying. That's how we got down. It was tough because here it is. You've got Justin Bieber who says, didn't know I'd lose myself at a Diddy party. Couldn't walk straight afterwards. Didn't do something. I don't know. It was Justin Bieber sing a song. So if those were the rules of engagement, what's his name? Orlando Bloom was talking about, look, Diddy don't want your bitch. Diddy want that booty. That's what Orlando Bloom. And everybody called Orlando Bloom crazy.
Okay, but then I gotta say, protect the people. Protect the P.
So, so my thing is this: if you say I'm having a party, and everybody knows, because people have been saying it, you didn't stay after 9:00. You had to get out of there at a certain time. Now, if you stayed after a certain time and you knew, hey, it kind of gets into, what was that movie? You got to get out of here after a certain time because it switches. Yes. There's a lot of things that switch. And if you stay after that, then are you opening yourself up to that?
Because you know what's going to happen.
You know what's up. So if you know what's up, do I come back years later and say, oh, he did? I don't know clearly those are saying that because that's where the suits are coming from. But is it a crime to have 1,000 bottles of lube? I think that's excessive. But
I would like it because I never run out.
So perhaps that's where he was. He didn't want to run out. And the dildos.
Look, I like a lot of lube because some stuff be hard to get in. So I like it.
Perhaps that was his thought process.
Preparation. Protect the P.
Protect the preparation. You got to be prepared.
Prepare always.
So if that's what he was doing. Now, so this whole, we pulled out 1,000 bottles of lube. What the hell? Now you're just trying to embarrass him. Oh, we found 758 dildos. What the hell? What the hell? Come on now.
It leads to.
I think some of the men like that prostate rubbed or something, or
yes,
and it makes them feel good.
That's actually the strongest orgasm a man can have.
Okay, so maybe they just like that prostate. I don't know, but I'm not going to necessarily crucify that man. If they were all adults, now if you hear me, there's some 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds. Now, fuck you. But if everybody was over 8, well, if everybody was over 18, then. Hey, okay. And if you were under 18 and your parents knew, because guess what? And if your parents knew about that shit, fuck them parents.
Protect the P.
Protect your little penis or pussy that you have. You don't have them. I've been telling my daughter that since she was a baby. Protect your vagina. Don't suck. Don't fuck. Don't lick. Don't touch. Don't do any of that. I said masturbate.
That's right.
That's what I told her to do. I said you need to know what you like, and forget that because these little kids don't know these little boys don't know what they're doing. So don't be experimenting with them because a lot of them got damn HIV. Because a lot of the parents my age they have kids. That's when the whole crack and HIV was going around, and a lot of these kids taking all these damn they tell them they're vitamins, but it's really to hold down that HIV. So you don't even know who you messing with right now, and you got to be you got to just
protect it.
That's why I say don't do anything. Learn your own body. Now Jocelyn Elders, I think she was maybe she was the health czar for the United States about 30 years ago. And she had that. She's like, masturbate. And everybody just said, oh, no, don't masturbate. No, you better get to freaking masturbating.
Masturbation is so healthy. And, a lot of different cultures feel a lot of different ways about masturbation. In Thailand, they say that masturbation is a sin because it depletes your life form or your life force or your chi or your prana. But here in the United States, we say that it's positive. Masturbation, it makes you last longer. It makes you stimulate. It makes you mad.
You got something right.
Okay. Just a little more. All right. So at the same time, I like these things, but I want to go back to Puff Daddy. Okay. I got to go back. Got to dive back into that because that's like one of the most trending topics right now. One of the things, Dionne, that I cannot fathom is everybody. I think that people that look like us, we are each other's worst critic. Okay. And then I think that everyone's saying all these allegations because I don't know that man. I wasn't there. I
was not invited.
I have never went to one of Diddy party, which I would have loved to be at Diddy's party.
I don't think I
would have stayed. I would have stayed after 9:00 because I want to learn some shit. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I wouldn't have probably participated in everything, but I am non-judgmental. I would have loved it. I would have took in some. I would have learned some stuff. And guess what? I would have came back and taught y'all consensual people. So everybody can't go to a P Diddy party. So while people talking, oh Puff Daddy, if he would have called you and said come to my party, guess what? Your ass would have been there. But okay, now Dionne, we're not talking about Puff Daddy. We're talking about they bringing this stuff out during Protect the P, politics. Why would they wait until politics to this part of make sex great again, to this part of the election to start bringing out all this stuff? And then we go from Puff Daddy. Then, well, there's a whole bunch of other A-lister Hollywood stars and this, that, and the other who's been to P. Diddy's parties. Okay, what about Epstein? Again, let's take it further. What about, I always call him Liar, like Lior and Clyde Davis. See, them are names you don't know nothing about because people that look like us, we only go to a certain level, baby, and then that skin tone change. They not like us. They not like us. See, we can get crucified so damn quick off of allegations. But when you take it to the head, Clyde Davis and liar or liar, see, that's the people that's like us. We got to look at because I believe that Puff Daddy did a lot of things that was inappropriate. I believe that
if you were consenting, I don't know what is the inappropriate.
Inappropriate is things that if you are entertaining some type of sexual act and you manipulate someone's mind with drugs.
Okay, that's right.
Not consensual anymore.
That's right. I agree. Drugs are bad.
Or liquor. So if you're having alcohol beverages, you're not in your right state of mind to 100% give consent to anything. So I think that is totally, totally ludicrous, okay? However, I do believe that when a person goes to P. Diddy's party or any of these elite parties and they're about to have a drink, first of all, they come to that party for a reason. When you hear that name, okay, I'm going to a P. Diddy party. Okay, now come on. Everybody didn't heard the rumors. Everybody didn't heard the allegations. You're not saying, okay, I'm about to go to one of the Dionne parties. We're finna have a tea party. Get the fuck out of here.
I just don't have tea party.
I'm just saying.
Excuse me. I do more than a tea party when I have listen, I travel and we party on the Mediterranean, okay? That's where we party.
And it's fine. They serve tea, right? Hear some people say, well, I got drunk, so they blame it on the alcohol.
I can't blame it on the alcohol because I chose to drink the alcohol.
So when a person is intoxicated, they still are aware of what they're doing.
Well, no, they get to a point where you could go into blackout status. Okay. But I'm just saying that where I was fully aware. I didn't wake up. Now, I can remember one time, I was young. I can remember one time I woke up. I was in LA visiting my uncle, Michael. God bless his soul and may he rest in peace. And he had a spot somewhere in LA, it might have been in the Valley. And he would take me out because he's like, oh, get to know the bartenders. You got to know the bartenders. Because the bartenders the bartenders are really just stealing from the owners of the big bar. So I don't like that anymore. But at 19, I thought that was cool. Tip your bartenders.
I tip my bartenders.
But that's so that they can steal from the owner. I don't agree with that because as a business owner, don't steal from the business owner. That's how we make things happen to be able to pay you. So, but anyways, I didn't know I was 19. And it's like my uncle was tipping and here it is. I was drinking. Now I get home. I know I wake up and I'm in the bathroom on the floor and I look to the right of me. And I looked to the left of me and I said, okay, all right. I don't know how I got to here, but I'm here. And it was not like it was anybody. All my clothes were on. So I was like, okay.
Okay. So you really had a complete blackout.
I did not remember getting to that bathroom. All I know, I woke up on the bathroom floor. I was about, did I say 19?
19.
Oh, maybe I was 20. Okay. So I wasn't even old enough to drink. You see how shit was going down.
Yeah.
But my uncle was there. He made sure I was cool.
That's good. And I think that the more we learn, the more we live, the more we learn. The more we learn, the more we grow. The more we grow, the more we know. And the more we know, we realize we don't know shit. Because everything is constantly evolving. Things are constantly changing. So until you get the pure understanding of who you are, you're going to keep on exploring.
That's very true because I was clowning well into my 40s and probably 50s.
Well, I mean,
I'm just 55. No, I'm 54.
It depends on how you.
Hopefully, I'm not. I don't know. I might.
Look, how do you define clowning?
No, I'm just saying
enjoying life without any boundaries.
But I don't know if necessarily. So I say this to say I cannot say that is it enjoying life the way I would drink. And because I was fine, but maybe the other people around me weren't so much fine. Okay, so my low standard was like I didn't wake up in anybody's jail. I wasn't in fisticuffs. I didn't throw up on my. I'm saying everything was fine. But I guess I left some bodies along the way. That people's feelings.
Not bodies, but feelings.
Feelings, yeah. There's some feelings left along the way.
Not bodies, it's feelings.
I buried some folks.
You buried some folks?
Yeah. Now look at her. Look at her now. Is she on or not? Is she on? Is she? She'll have to. Is she on now? She wants to be on so bad.
Oh, we got another guest.
No, we don't have another mic. Okay, you on my podcast.
Look, I like Sharon.
She came dressed.
Go here.
She came dressed.
You already been seen.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
on for a minute. How you got to share
okay.
Right maybe we can share. I like to share. Sharing is sharing.
Pull her chair over for her. Okay, well, we're taping. We're taping. That's what we're doing.
Okay, there we go.
And
what y'all talking about?
Protect the pussy.
Oh my God.
Right? So what do you think about Puff Daddy? Where are you on Sean Combs?
This is what I think about Puff Daddy. Okay. This is the real thing.
Carla Marable.
Attorney Carla Marable. His community drinking Ciroc. Because we thought Puff Daddy owned Ciroc and we're supporting a black-owned business.
Yes.
It came out that Puff Daddy did not own Ciroc. He had a deal with them that he would get so much and that he would be able to buy in.
Okay.
He was unhappy with that and he sued. And you see, after he files this lawsuit, all of these things coming out against him. Mm-hmm. So there's some political, so this $1 billion corporation is using the government to destroy this man.
Oh my God.
Now, was he freaky? Hell yeah. Is he bisexual?
Perhaps.
Hell yeah.
Perhaps.
But the other problem I have with this is this. Everybody, see, you got to be careful when you start accusing people of things, because when you open the door for one, you open the door for another, right?
Right.
If these people were paid and they didn't have no objection to being paid,
they would be riding with you.
Then
instead of going to get
what is the problem? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the thing of it is, I believe, now I'm a woman and I'm never for degrading or beating a woman or anything like that. So I wouldn't want Puff Daddy to date my daughter, my sister, right, my brother, or nobody else. But this is the thing. The government is doing this because that $1 billion corporation has told him to do the power at B. He tried to sue a multi-million-dollar corporation.
Well, it's got to be multi-billion.
Multi-billion corporation. Yes. This is what happened.
Okay, and then but take it further to, that's what I just spoke on about the higher ups, like Clyde Davis now.
Yeah, and this is the thing. So the thing about when they released that thing about Cassie, they had that video all along. They released that to make people just like him, because they can't even prosecute on it because the statute of limitations is gone. Right. Now, Puffy knows how to play the game. Clyde Davis is guy. He was fucking Clyde Davis, and Clyde Davis giving him money, and that's how he built.
Wait a minute, Attorney Andre Farrell. Baby, let's go further. It started off with Puff Daddy being a Christian. He graduated from a Catholic high school to Howard University, and Farrell, for what's his name, Andre Farrell. That was Clyde Davis' lover then. So Andre Farrell was doing everything, but then he experienced Puff Daddy, so he started having Puff Daddy do the same thing that Clyde Davis was doing to him. Clyde Davis started liking Puffy, got rid of Andre Farrell, gave Puffy his own company. So Puffy started doing the same thing too.
Right. And you know, so
Okay, I get it. I don't know anything about this. No one told, Puff did not tell me this, Clive Davis did not tell me this. Nobody told me any of this.
Allegations, but if you read through the media,
I hear you. I'm just saying. But I'm saying I didn't even know about any of this. I didn't know about any of this.
And one of the things that I think it's very fair that he gets a fair trial. People need to focus on what is he accused of.
Exactly.
He's accused of trafficking. And this is the issue from a legal point of view about trafficking. Trafficking means that you force, coerce, or made somebody do something, right?
Right.
All those people flying on jets.
Exactly.
They know they about to go and suck a dick. Suck a pussy. They about to know they about to do that. They got on the jet, they done flew, and they all for it.
And got ready for it.
And they got paid for it.
Got ready for it. Had a couple of drinks, did whatever they needed to do to loosen up and get ready.
Right?
It's consent. And this opens up the door. So this is how it goes down. So now let's move stuff down to everyday level, because I don't have puffy money. I probably never have puffy money.
Oh, we don't put that out there.
Most people won't never be on his level. But this is the thing. A girl got a sugar daddy. Mm-hmm. And let's say the sugar daddy pay her every Friday. Do whatever. Right?
I don't know nothing about no sugar daddies.
Then now she get mad at the sugar daddy. She go and make a police report. He trafficking her.
Right.
Because now your granddaddy about to go to jail because he been tricking.
I mean, let's keep it real.
Granddaddy go to jail because he been tricking.
Let's keep it real though. That's every day. Protect the pussy. People pay for pussy. They pay for pussy. And when somebody get mad and they not paid enough, they do make these false allegations. And even if it's not charged, their reputation is tarnished. Protect the privacy, protect the people, protect all these plurals, because at the end of the day, we all we got.
And the thing about Cassie, she's a beautiful girl, and I'm glad
I think that husband
married.
put her up to her.
I'm glad that she's married and had babies, but this is the other thing about Cassie. She was beaten and she was mistreated.
Yeah, she was.
But she stayed in it for 10 years.
Hello.
Tell me.
So it's something more to it. Now, she stayed in it for 10 years. So I don't know how much of it was consent with her, because she stayed in it for 10 years. Okay. I mean, she didn't like what she was going. Nobody likes to get beaten. Nobody likes to get be demeaned. But she
they got those bondage types.
No. I will speak on from a domestic person myself. I dealt with domestic violence, and I was married to a very abusive person. It's not always as easy to walk away as most people think, because before it becomes physical, it becomes mental. And so we all know that mental abuse, it lasts longer. You can't see all those bruises. So, and it creates triggers, because it gives different layers of who you are. So you could think that you want to leave, but then you have all the facts, like you said, most people don't have puff money.
But this is the thing about, I'm thinking of it. So there is a psychological aspect to this, and there's a legal point of view. I'm thinking about a legal point of view, right, as it relates to Cassie, right?
Cassie, right.
A lot of that stuff was consensual, right? Okay. Right? A lot of that was consensual.
So we think.
And a lot of that had to be consensual. And how do... She now is saying, oh, no, I was coerced. Now, is she a victim? Very much so.
I think so.
But she was a very well-paid victim.
I know that's right.
I remember one time looking at her on Instagram, and her and Kim Porter Kim Porter had did a Rolex watch. And she said, look what my sweetie brought me. And then Cassie followed up with it with 2 Rolex watches.
See. So
she was benefiting. She was fine when she was getting stuff, and at some point she became unfine with it. Mm-hmm. But
because how many ass kickings can you take for a damn watch?
Well, no, at the same time, I do agree that a lot of people show one face on this thing right here, this platform, and then behind closed doors. So if Miss Porter showed her, like, look what my baby got, because we all know that they said P. Diddy dogged her out.
Oh yeah,
right. So she showed her watch. Okay, I got this, and then Cassie come back and say, I got 2. You don't know what she been through to get to that 2.
Well, that's why. Exactly. Well, that's the whole thing. That's why I tell my daughter, don't get impressed with that shit, because you don't know what she had to put up with and what she's still gonna have to put up with. And that's why I also tell my daughter, it starts with the first something. It starts with a push. It starts with a shut up, bitch. It starts up with that. It starts with that, and it doesn't get any better. So if that person does, if that's how he treats you, if that's she, whatever, that's how it starts off, you need to stop. Because it doesn't get any better.
Because somebody do that to her, we're killing them. Just with
from the mouths of our attorneys in Michigan.
They get fucked up. They do it to her daughter, because that's my goddaughter.
That was Attorney Carla Marable, who was on the scene and was here to give us her words of wisdom. Yes. Now we talked about I want to talk about what you do. So you have a book. Are you still selling your book?
Yes, I am. I am an author or producer. I am the producer of the Mysteries of Sex series, okay? So I am the CEO of Big Love Productions. I am also a writer. I am also a sexologist. So get away from all those titles. Get away from all those titles, because none of those titles define who I am. I define every last one of those titles. So when I introduce myself, let me reintroduce myself.
Well, who are you? Who is you?
My name is Khatrynna Binns. A girl from the hood, from Highland Park, who grew up in a girl's home, who got shot 7 times, who was molested numerous times, who got past all of that and became the great I am for you. Everything I do is for you. I'm a gift to you because you are a gift to me. So don't get caught up in all these titles. We got our experts and we got our sexperts and stuff like that. But everything that we are is for you. Because if you don't share these gifts, guess what? You die with them. For the purpose of what? To say, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a judge, I'm a this. Man, titles, forget that. I am the great I am. And today, I want to be on Attorney Dionne's show to just show you guys, whoever you want to be, whatever you want to be, it's already within you. Fuck all that understanding, people. Fuck all understanding social media. Fuck all this understanding, all this publicity with these politics, with these people. find understanding within yourself, because when you find understanding within yourself, you know who you belong to, who you're going to belong to, and who you are. This is my book. This is my story. I got shot 7 times as a kid. I still have 5 bullets in me. I was said I would never walk again. They said I'll never have any more children.
I got 10 of them.
I got a sexy body though. Y'all can't see nothing but titties, but baby, I got 10 kids and I birthed them all naturally.
Ooh, I didn't even do that.
Mm-hmm.
So wait a minute. What do you have any type of routine that you do every day to be able to stay focused and motivated for what you're doing? What do you do there? Or do you have anything?
Yes, and that's a good question, because years ago I had mindfulness. I taught mindfulness meditation. I teach tantra. Getting caught up in the world and the busyness and being an entrepreneur with my own companies, I got caught up chasing until I found out that trying to chase stuff made me lose myself. So what I did is I created a routine. In order to have a routine, in order to be consistent, you have to have a routine. In order to have that consistency to become successful, you have to have confidence. So I said I'm losing my confidence because I'm trying to be everything for everyone. So what I do is every morning for the first 15 minutes, I do breathing techniques, okay? After my breathing techniques, look, real simple. In the nose, out the nose. 3 times you're going to feel away. After you get through, smile. This smile. Just lay in the bed, sit up, smile. Because if you smile, it's going to automatically create new brain chemicals in your brain. New neurochemicals through the brain. It's going to make you feel good. After that, I speak what I want to exist. And I visualize it. And I start my day.
That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Mm-hmm. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I wake up, I meditate. From there, I roll over, pull out my journal. I do my morning pages right there laying in the bed on the side. Mm-hmm. I continue. I write. Then from there, I make up my bed. Then from there, I go and stretch and I do some exercise. And I know that I have done something I feel that makes me feel good.
Yes.
And I get up, and it's sometimes, not every single morning, but sometimes in the morning, I get up there and I look in that mirror and I say, I love you, Dionne. I love you, Dionne. Yes. I love you, Dionne. I love you, Dionne. I love you, Dionne. Yes. I love you, Dionne. I love you. I say about 20 times. I say that. I say, I love me.
I do that too. But guess what? I say, I love my eyes. I love my nose. I love my teeth. I love my pussy. I love my body. I love every aspect of me. I just say, I love who I am, the great I am. Dionne, I love me.
I love me too.
And can't nobody love me as much as I love me.
That's the truth.
Guess what I love the most?
What?
I love masturbating. Because when I masturbate, oh my God, I feel so connected.
I don't know how we got here, but okay.
Because you said you love yourself, so I can't love myself.
I hear you. I get it. I get it.
When I'm loving myself, I'm looking in the mirror. I feel that energy, but it's something about the sexual energy that becomes the strongest energy that I can relate to. Because sex healed my body. Right. Sex taught me how to walk. So when I connected and I'm into the midst of loving myself, and I don't know if I use the right word. I'm connecting with my higher power, and I'm receiving that type of endorphins. Because when you get ready to release, you release oxytocin, which is that feel good hormone. That's natural. You don't got to go get no pills, all that pink pussy shit, horny shit. You already got it within yourself. So I love masturbating because my body is releasing those type of endorphins naturally that other people got to go to another person to receive.
That's why I say do it yourself.
I love it. Self-pleasure.
Do it yourself.
Pleasure. Protect the P.
Protect the pleasure. Protect the pleasure.
Come on, we getting no P's in there.
Listen, but you came with the words because I said that's right. You came prepared.
Pleasure. You know what I did this morning?
Masturbated.
I masturbated.
Okay.
And I manifested. And I said how I wanted this interview to go.
Oh, it was, yes, very good.
Preparation.
I'm telling you.
Protect the P.
Protect the P. You're on top of it. You are truly on top of it. The things and the values that you have, I am right on board with it because that's what I have been teaching my daughter. I said, no, because I don't want. See, this is the thing with my daughter. I would show her. I think she might have been 5 or 6. I don't know if it was child abuse or not, but I would have her watch Fatal Attraction. And Fatal Attraction would show these young, boy and a girl. Mm-hmm. And then they start messing around. And then the girl gets pregnant. Then all of a sudden, she's on top, on the guy's head, talking about, you're not a man. You can't, because the baby don't have food. They don't have this. They don't have that.
Provide.
And cannot provide. Protect
the P.
Protect the provider.
Pregnancy. Protect the P.
Protect pregnancy. So And I said, do you see this? That's why you have to be able to take care of yourself. And you shouldn't have been. So the problem was they shouldn't have been messing around in the first place. That's why I say masturbate. Masturbate. Because there would be no pregnancy. If there was masturbation going on, you would not, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say as a young person, because even as older adults, even as adults, you want that intimacy. You want that, certain people you can be sitting right next to and you just feel that you just feel it. You feel it.
Energy.
You feel it. Okay? Penetration ultimately
protect the pee.
happens. So the point of it is that he would end up killing a girl because she talked about him so much. She was so discouraging towards him. So I had a client, so I would tell her, I said, do you see what happens? That's why I need you to focus on being able to take care of yourself, being able to know who you are, so you're not in that situation. Because I don't want you, whoever you get with, I want you to encourage that person. I don't want you to be out here putting them down because you knew what they were when you first got with them.
Not necessarily.
Well, I'm going to say this. I will say this. There are things that come up, but people cannot keep that mask on, but for so long. The cracks come through. All right? Cracks come through. And the thing about it is this. That's why you ask, you see, it's very good to see what a person has done, right? Yes. What your history is. You get that. Then you say, all right, you might think to yourself, well, the history's bad, but what are you doing now? Because things can change. So it does not have to say this, right? It does not have to say the same. So just because I started here, and it is a horrible story, doesn't mean I have to stay here. Doesn't mean I have to perpetuation.
Protect the peace.
Doesn't mean I have to perpetuate that type of mindset, because it's all in the mind. And that's why we meditate. That's why we do have this routine to continue to be able to project ourselves to where we want to be, who we want. Because trust me, that same person who says, hey, I like staying here, but I know I'm going to get him to pay my bills. This one, I'll get this one to pay this bill, this one to pay that bill. That's the plan. That person put that in their mind. Now, I just all of a sudden said my projection, my meditation was to build up my law firm. We all do it. Yes. We all set goals as to where we want to be.
And you know, one of the powerful things that you just said. You said projection. And a lot of people think that they only have one mind. We have three brains. We have three minds. Okay. So we have they call it the mom brain, the father brain, controlling brain, right? And each one of those brain patterns reflect from something. It's a projection of something. So when you entertain one thought, it's something watching that one thought. The universe is watching that one thought. So if you're everywhere, you're really nowhere. The universe is just throwing stuff back at you. So when you find yourself going through the same symptomatic system over and over again, it's because that mindset.
Right. Absolutely.
That projection.
So change.
That projection.
Thank you. So you change. It all starts here in your mind. And any book that you read that is about how self-improvement, it starts with your mind. And there are certain people that are fortunate enough and they have listened where they will tell you, this is how I do it. And maybe it works that way for you. Maybe it won't work for you. But there's so many of us out here that have a way that we do it that perhaps one way will work for you. Do you see what I'm saying? Because everything does not work the same way. But it all happens in your mind. Such a man thinketh, so it be. Yes. Yep. And that's what it is.
Change your thought, change your reality.
Change everything. Change the world.
Yes.
Change the world. And that's what we in here doing.
I love it. I love it that we could be so authentic on this show, on this platform.
Absolutely.
Because so often, people get caught up with those titles and they don't want you to be your authentic self on their platform. They want to give people an illusion of who they want people to think. But who do that really help? You know what I'm saying? Who do it really help?
Well, I tell you this way. I mean, I do have a light beat that I put on myself today. but trust me, I pretty much wake up looking like this every single morning because I don't want you to be surprised. Because as you know, or maybe you don't know, and I'm going to tell everyone else, all I ever wanted to be was a rich, beautiful woman with a wealthy husband who lets me have my way. That's it. Okay? So you have to know, my future husband, this is what you get. And having this show lets you know who my people are, number one, and how I think about things.
That's good.
So when you say authentic self, so when you hear me in the background telling somebody to be quiet, maybe I was a little harsh, so pardon me, but don't be talking when I'm talking, please. I already said we was taping. And I want you to keep writing. Because I want you to take notes. I want you to I want all y'all to be better than me.
That's right. That's what we strive for.
That's it.
That's right. That's power.
Because I want you all to do well. I want you 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 all to do well.
You know what happens?
And I want us all to do well together. Because guess what's happening? We start to rise.
Yes.
It's happening.
Yes.
It's happening.
Yes.
And I don't leave nobody around. I don't leave anybody behind. But I will drop your ass if you're not on my same. If you're not going the same direction I'm going on.
I mean, Dionne, I tell people that all the time. I say, because I learned this from shout out to my boy, even though I'm mad at you, Blue from Pretty Ricky. He taught me many years ago because I was a sex therapist for the celebrities. So he told me many times, he was like, love, stop being so accessible to people. And I'm like, I'm for the people. He was like, everybody can't sit at your table, because if everybody sits at your table is not special anymore. And I said, but if I'm so special that I can't reach the people, who am I special for? So I believe in reach one, teach one, lift people up. But at the same time, don't lift people up who don't want to be lifted up. Because what's that scripture in the Bible? That guy, he was in that boat, and God sent him 6 people. I don't know what verse that was.
Oh, please don't ask me about scriptures. Okay, I don't know them.
The story of the Bible. It said that the guy was in a boat. He was sinking. He said, God, help me. Send me help. Send me help. He prayed. Power to P. He prayed.
Power. Protect the prayer.
He asked for help. God sent him some people out there to help him. He told the people, that's okay. I'm waiting on God. That's okay. Told the people he steady sinking. God sent him another. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7 times he drowned. And he said, God, you were supposed to protect me. You were supposed to protect me and save me. God said, I sent you 6 people and you rejected all of them. Right. So this was your demise right here. So if we constantly reject people, at the end of our time, what are we here for? We're a disservice to ourselves and our people. Protect the people. We are together. We have to unite with one another. We have to stop being so hypocritical, downing each other, judging each other. People get paid for judging. But for people to let something sit in their brain rent free and just judge people just because, I think it's a problem. Protect the P.
I'm going to tell you something. I hear what you're saying. I have a different perspective on it. Because we need all types of people. For where I want to go, I need some of those people who have nothing to do but let shit sit rent free in their brain.
And just judge, really?
Why not? You know what? I call them fans. Whatever.
Freaky ass nigga, he's a fan.
Is that what it is?
Freaky ass nigga, he's a fan.
Okay.
They not like us.
Fans. I get it. So, but because we all have the option and the free will to do what we want. So if that's the choice that you've made, that's where you want to be, then you be there.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody can't be where I want to be. Everybody can't be where you want to be. Everybody can't be you. Everybody can't be me. So I'd rather just let everybody be. Now, like I said, if what you're being doesn't connect with what I am, where I'm trying to go, I can't take.
They can't sit at your table.
They can't come.
They can't sit at your table.
They can't.
I agree.
But you can be. I have no problem with you from a distance, looking and admiring me. Now, somebody,
I love it.
You see what I'm saying? It's just a different way. Be yourself. Be yourself. Now, I'll tell you something. I absolutely received, I don't know who did this, and I'm going to say they sent me some flowers. They sent me roses.
Beautiful.
They did not put their name on it.
Okay.
I would say thank you for the flowers, number 1. Number 2, whoever supplied those flowers, they did not do a good job with the presentation. Nice thought, but the presentation was a little off.
So what made the presentation off?
The leaves on the roses were dead. They weren't fresh.
So
they were kind of stuffed in there. I'm telling you, whoever the distributor was, whoever the preparer was, whoever they paid to do those flowers did not do a good job. I was not impressed. But I was impressed with the fact that you thought about me. So thank you very much. You can continue to send flowers. Thank you. I like
monetary gifts are always appreciated. Flowers, baskets.
Well, okay,
that's
fine.
Nice.
I'll take it.
That's nice. That's beautiful.
That was nice.
Are you curious who sent it?
No.
You're not only curious, like, okay, who could have sent me somewhere? Unless you just get flowers all the damn time.
No, I don't. No, I'm not, because if they wanted me to know, they would let me know who they are.
So do you want them to send something else so you can kind of like really, really start getting curious?
If they want to send something else, they certainly can. I would just say, choose your suppliers and distributors properly. Just make sure you see their Yelp reviews, see what they're coming in at. That's the only thing I was saying.
So what she's saying, preparation, prepare. Preparation, prepare. Don't just
put your name down on it, okay? I put my name out there all the time. Dionne Webster-Cox. You already know. Dionne Webster-Cox.
I think it's kind of fun that the mysterious part, mysteries of sex is.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that it can be mysterious. So like maybe like what's those little games they used to play? You gotta like leave those little hints. Scavenger hunt.
I don't have time to be going on scavenger hunt.
Okay, I mean like we gotta
I
still
get
have
it.
fun.
I'm having fun.
So say something else, baby. It got her attention. It got her attention.
How we doing on time? Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
2 minutes.
We got to wrap it up. We had so much fun.
Nice.
Wasn't that fun?
Fast.
Didn't it go? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. This is the Protect the Peace. This is Love My Yacht. This is Dr. Khatrynna Binns. Dr. Khatrynna Binns. This is Love My Yacht. What's your handles on Instagram,
Facebook, Patreon. You could get me at LOVEMAAT. S is in Sam or sex. F is in frequencies. So that's again LOVEMAATSF. Sex frequencies. You can find me there. You can find me on Facebook. LOVEMAAT. You can find me on TikTok. Dr. LOVEMAAT. You can also go on Let's Catch Dionne Expression, y'all. Patreon and OnlyFans. Bam.
You are OnlyFans girl.
I am OnlyFans.
I didn't know. I've never met one.
I've
met an OnlyFans. Okay. They do exist.
I like to protect my privacy.
I didn't know you were on it.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have to subscribe because I like to protect. You're going to pay, protect the P for my privacy.
Okay.
And I have a Patreon. Dr. Love My Yacht.
All right. Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Get her book. She has candles too. So we're going to put that down in our thing.
Yes. Candles. My website. They can find everything on my website. www.lovemaat.com.
Nice. Very nice. There it is.
All about love.
Love. Yay.